Check it out once again. It is Bum Shadows with another live stream here at the usual time and place, Friday, 7 p.m. So, first off, Happy New Year to anybody I didn't get to say it to. So, Happy New Year to everybody out there. Man, I was trying to stay up and I just ended up crashing at 11 o'clock. Could just call it old man syndrome. So I just missed some balls dropping. Well, my own did, but the ones from the New Year's one. Oh, there's that. But anyway, hope your New Year was nice and productive and safe and fun and cartwheels and lollipops and whatever you need to do. A lot of figure news. Oh, before I get started, we got for the Bumboxing today. I've done a lot of grapplers and gimmicks, so I figured today that I would do the Hardy Boyz from Wrestle Something Wrestlers. Now, this is the standard one, and I also got the limited edition one. So I'm gonna open those up at some point in the stream. So there's that. Also, a lot of figure news. Like, there's a new company. I was confused at first. I thought they were a new retro company, but they're not. They're Superstar Slammers, and it was Angelina Love and Psycho Boy Fodder, which I don't really know of him, but yeah, there were like two of them in singular. I was trying to figure out LJN, is it Hasbro, is it what retro, is it whatever, but apparently they're just like statues that don't move. So I don't know. If you're into that, that's cool. But what's it called? They did say, or the Psycho Boyfriend, I'm not familiar with him again. I don't know him, but he didn't announce that, like, on his Instagram, I guess, that he's also, him and Angelina Love are signed with like a retro company or a well-known retro company. So that should be interesting. So I have to see where that goes. I know a lot of Big Rubber Guy fans out there. I saw that Haku sold out pretty quick for Major, and then they got what's it called, Tanahashi from New Japan, and I guess he's going to be limited to 1,000 from Pro Wrestling Tees. And what else? Oh, what was the other thing? Jeez, yeah, there was a lot of news today about stuff. But what I will say is that as far as channel wise, it's going to be a lot different this year. A lot more original content. I've been slacking these few months, just kind of getting used to live streaming and trying to find my flow or whatever, and just sort of like, you know, I'm going to start the new year off right. You know, we're going to start it off right. I'm going to get some OG content out there, like I said, and just go for it. Whether it's I really want to get the Fig Fed started again. That's really what I want to do. I love the Fig Fed, and I really want that up and cooking. Still do the live streams and stuff, and I do have that series of bum openers where I do like the announcing, but a Vince McMahon voice, but sort of my own mix or whatever. And I call over like still images of matches, like a review, but it's only the first match, like the opening match, hence the bum openers. So there's that. Hey, what's up, Nightmare? Hey. Hey, what's up, Ryla? Nice to hear. Hope you had a good New Year. So yeah, that's what it was. Title Run Toys. Showed off the Nikita Koloff retro. I guess like the standard one is going to be in the red singlet and comes with like a headband and the effing, and then the other one is like in the black with like I think it's just in the black and doesn't have the accessories, but it's like more limited. Might be to 300, I want to say. So there'll be two editions of that. It looks pretty decent. I took a look at it, or whatever the image they're putting out there for it looks good. So hopefully, because I have put a lot of money into TRT at this point, and I will say I'm hoping for the best. I wasn't like getting by their first series. I thought it was good, and just need a few tweaks to be better. So that's what I'm hoping. But I got a good feeling. Good feeling. So yeah, there was that. What else is going on here? Well, that's about it as far as figure news. But I think I want to at least start and open one of these guys. Start with the standard one. We'll take a look at the back. We got Jeff and Matt, the Hardy Boyz. Pretty cool. I mean, yeah, this is Wrestle Something Wrestlers, and they're still up there. I think it's pretty cheap. Considering it's a 2-pack, and this is like from the Groot, the Grood. You know about that group, the Grood? The Brood, rather, if I could talk. Editions, which really, you know, pleases the tights, if you will. Hey, what's up, Fladio? So I'm going to open this up. Alright, so card is on there pretty good. I like to tell everybody. I'm struggling. But it's on there good, but not super glue good. So to me, that's good. Then oh, whoa, tumbles. We had a technical difficulty. So yeah, anyway, here's the back of the card. It's a lot, actually. A lot of their figgy poos coming out, or coming up, or that have been out. You got your little Descrippy here. These guys popped off like it was a New Year's cork on a effing bottle. So yeah, they're getting out of here. Dum 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 dum. That's my lame attempt at theme song for now. And who comes out first? Should it be Matt or should it be Jeff? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. Well, I guess it's Matt. Oh, and there he is. So he's got the movie wrist, the movable wrist, and it's tight. We go with the head. Pretty, actually, it's like still. I don't actually moves, but he does have hair wrapped around it, if I could actually show you. So not much movement there. Whoa, the arm is tiz to the ite. I can't even, I'm afraid. Oh, wow. Tightest arm board so far. I know that's an honor. Figure Collections did it. Waist is really good. And traditional isn't really no movement downstairs unless it's a busy night for Matthew. So that's that. That's that one. And of course we got, can't have Matt without his brother Jeff in these outfits, baby. So here we go, Jeff. He's got them double guns, baby. They didn't have him point at the head, but you get the idea. He's like in mid like guns or whatever. Dancing around. Maybe you could do this to do like, you know, some movements there, but he's grooving. He's doing something at least, maybe raid. But anyway, let's show these bros together. Hardy Bros. There it is. Try to get them next to each other like they hit the entrance. These are, let me take a little look-see here. I'll check on Jeff. It's a slightly different here, but same story. I'm not going to go there again. Ooh, a little winter weather there. Jeff and Matt look pretty good. I think the Matt scan's a little better. If I were to go for which scan is better. But this one isn't like bad either. It's like a shade under. I just think they really, really nailed the Matt and the Jeff is pretty good. Nothing like wrong, just saying in comparison. But the shirts are cool. It's got that like maroon gothic, like Hot Topic, like tight shirts that are with the blotch of the black and everything. So as far as Hardy's goes, these are great ones. I mean, this is really they joined the crew. That was a cool little short-lived thing, but I liked it. So that's those. Took advantage of the zombie New Year's Day sale and got my own handies coming. Abdullah. I would figure the zombie Abdullah. Fortunately, is not in a handy reach, but yeah, that's a good figure. I like the fork. I like all that. Like saying on that review, the breasts are really nice. on Abdullah. Well, just in general, but also on the figure. So it's a nice little thing. Oh, Jeff's got his fingernails painted, because you know why? Goes against the norm, baby. So that does. So those are the Hardy Boys. Would I recommend getting these? Hell yeah. You know why? Because they're effing awesome figures. And price point's really good on these if you go to a figure collection site. I mean, a lot of the companies, I'd have a discount code. I think Fig Heel has it, some other people. If you type that into the discount code, whatever it's called, area, it's a 10% offer, and it's like free shipping. So you can get these pretty good price. Retros, definitely. So I'd say yes. I do have the other ones. I'm waiting a little bit. I want to, I don't want to just totally overwhelm myself. But no, these are really good. And once again, figure collections. It's from them, Wrestle Something Wrestlers. So those are cool. I like the FC Handies. Got both sets. Parties. I'm too busy thinking of Handies. Jeez. All flustered, Flydale. I thought you said Handies, I was probably just, a Freudian slip. It's what I wanted to say. Hardies, yes. Yeah, they're both. Well, excuse me. I haven't opened the other one. I opened the first ones. I know what to expect, but we'll see how the little color from works. I just want to take a little breaky poo. I want to take this plastic thing and put it over here. So, my buddy Chris won the sweepstakes. Get it? All these carding backs. I'm supposed to see him soon. He's actually gonna pick them up. That's how interested people were. I would have shipped them out, but no. Chris was he got to it, He hustled for it, loyalty and respect, and he's get all the cards. So once he picks up this load, and I give him his Christmas gifts. Maybe we'll start another collection if people are actually interested this time. I'll mail them out again. Why not? Unless Chris wants them, he's probably going to jump on it. So you got to somehow outgun Chris dry, and that's something you just don't do. Got the Hillbilly Jim and Tito Santana pre-orders yesterday, along with the in-stock King Haku already sold out. Oh, I was wondering if you got those, Fly the L, because I saw Haku sold out, and I was like, oh, wow. That's a pretty dang quick sellout. So, and I can see why Haku's the shiznit, if you will. So, hey, good for them. I mean, Big Rubber Guys has really brought it. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They have passion for wrestling, figures, been wrestlers themselves, grew up with the era LJN, yada, yada, yada. So, I mean, hey, good for them. A lot of people like them. A lot of people I know like them. So, hey. If I had some more Dizzo in the bank, I think I'd be doing the same damn thing. Wallet emptying out already on the. Oh, wait a minute. I missed a few. Yeah, luckily, and plenty available around noon when I finally woke up New Year's Day. But now, Sling Tees is having a BRG pre-order. Wallet emptying out. Yeah, they're having Tanahashi from New Japan Wrestling. I'm only a little familiar with them, to be honest. I did happen to watch some New Japan Wrestling randomly from 2016 to 18. And I remember, and he was nearing the end then, so I believe he's retired probably by now. But I mean, he was cool. They made retros of him at Inside Collectibles moons ago, and he's got the colorful outfits and stuff. So, and yeah, I guess they're making 1,000 of them. So if you're a completist, hopefully you know of them, or maybe you go watch some Clippy Poos and see. Maybe it's up your alley, maybe it isn't. So Maybe you skip it if you're not a completist. I don't know. What's the move? What move? Obviously, the money-saving move is, you know, but some people just want to complete a certain line, and I could see that with big rep guys. I mean, they're pretty cool. So I could see that being like completest line. Well, I can see anything being a completest line, let me be honest. But I can see it would be BRG for sure. So that's cool. I don't really know that wrestler real well, says Fly the L. Oh, I rhymed. Maybe I will. Yeah, I'm never going to have all the BRGs. I missed some of the earlier series before I got into figure collecting again. Sellers want too much money, e.g. for early demolition. Yeah, I have heard of that. And there's like an early Genetti. There's, what else is there? There's a version, was it Andre? There was an early one that's like, I'm sure, you know. But yeah, like, yeah, I would say considering like how much they are a piece, it's not like I'm saying like BRG's overcharging. I'm just saying that's the price of them. You all know that you collect them with the prices. So skipping or two, I mean, if they're not in your wheelhouse, totally makes sense. Like if I were collecting them, I would be just collecting what I deem like the legend guys. Sort of skipped like, no offense to these people either. Like Ethan Page, you know, or was Roxy one of them or something? Like, no offense to them, but it's just, you only get so much money to spend, you know? If you're not familiar with Tanahashi, then, I mean, politely, who gives a shit? You know, it's like, why care, you know? So that's what I'm saying. Mattel LJN Hogan for sale on Target's website right now. Ooh, for shipping if you still need them. Oh, look at that, Fly the L. Thank you for that. Definitely people, I'm sure, are still looking for Hogan, whether it's standard edition or the, what is it, the black card. And you know what? The price they're pumping them out at, you can see why, you know? Like, and not like to take it from the quality. I only go on what I hear from like, so, you know, buddies and everything in the fig community that I have. So I listen to them and I tell me like the quality of them and stuff. And a lot of them also like Platoon too. There's another company, you know. And then eventually we're coming up on Maniac Wrestling, Riot Wrestling. If I could talk, and wasn't Maniac Riot Wrestling. There we go. MRW figures coming out too. So, but yeah, I think you know, let's open the other ones. I'm too anxious. I just want to see them. So this is the, what's the friggin' number? The exclusive one of 650 Hardy Boyz, and they're in there more, I want to say later or around that time, but definitely like I don't associate it with the Brood timeline. I want to say maybe a little after. Does it say it on the effing back? No, it does not say it on the effing back. So these are them. Yeah, Jeff, and oh, it looks like a little different hair. And Matt, pretty much, he kept that hair. That's color typically. But it does have like those sleeves he wore at the time and the pants and all that. All right, we're tearing it open, baby. All right, right now I'm on that corner, just like a night worker. All right. Pops it open. And busted the glove again. Oh, goodness. All right, here's the, oh, he's busting gloves left and right. There it is, baby. There's the card. There's the opener. Chris will be happy. He's got another one. Coming home, Daddy. And, well, last time I popped out effing Mavericks. We're gonna do Jeff. Oh, we're gonna do him. And there he is. The rainbow effing warrior hair. Very accurate to a Jeff Hardy. So I'd say this was after the Brood one, considering. if he was early on doing that hair, I think that, no, I think it was after. He's got kind of blue. I describe it as a royalish blue. He's got the pants, the little booties. He's got the white decked out holes, you know, the holes in the, or whatever, spots in the effing arm sleeves. He's got the guns. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And that's the Jeff Hardy right there. Where is the map? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, you have both sets too. Nice. Yeah, there you go. I just picked up the, this is Caleb. I just picked up the rest of TRT Series 1. Those damage package series are peak. There you go. You know, actually, I was pretty envious of that because I, you know, like a sucker, I got them right when they came out, and then if I just waited, I would have definitely got the damage card ones because, as you can see, I opened them. Speaking of opening them, we'll talk about that later, but for now, Matt Hardy. There he is. He's Matt, he's Hardy. Oh, I should have just compared them to the standard while I was here. I'll do that with Jeff in a second. So here's the first Matt, the standard boy. And here's a puppy that's a variant. So more or less, calling spades a spade, it's just really more of the shirt is black instead of the splotch, pretty much. So you get your Matt. You do get them in a different shirt, but it does sort of indicate the time periods to me, so that's cool. And then let me go back to Jeffy. And then, excuse me, fellas. So here's Jeff. You got the straight blonde hair, which I do remember him having the bird days. So that makes sense. Then you got Rainbow Warrior Jeff. His arms make it kind of hard for the camera. I got or the phone, the way I got the effing camera. Okay, there we go. A little side by side. So there you go. Not only do you get the shirt change, but you get the shirt color change. And, well, the boots are both with the white on it, but that's what Jeff wore. So, recommendations? I say hell yeah. Now, my actual recommendation would be out of the two sets. Personally, I like the Brood one better. But that's just personal taste. I just thought that was, for what a limited time was, I liked that stable. I like the original Brood with Education. I like this Brood with these two fellas, you know. So, I would say these ones. And they are the standard one. But what's it called? The variants aren't too shabby. I mean, they're pretty cool. Obviously, if you don't want that. I mean, they might have wore those red shirts as far as I know outside the Bird. So, quote me on that. But it just reminds me of the new Bird. So, I don't know. But either way, these are different. And he's got the hair color. And Matt's got the black shirt. So, recommend them. Go over to Figure Collections and, scoop them up. Use one of the influencers codes. Hopefully one day there'll be one that's just bums, because that would be bum as shadows. See, bums. Hey, it's a good code for anyone that wants to jump on. For now, like Fig Heel or I don't know, Major maybe, or Kyle or something. One of those should work. So pick your favorite one. Get 10% off. Grab your Hardys. And say, yeah, they're worth it. They're worth it. If you're a Hardy's fan, if you're not, then obviously, like I was saying with Tanahashi, I mean, Hardys are obviously more popular here in the good old States. So, like, of course, like, more people will want to collect that and know of them than do Tanahashi. So, in fairness, if you don't like the Hardy Boyz, then don't get them. That's my message. Just don't look. Just don't look. Alright, let me see if I can do this without blocking the screen like I do every single time. Oh, crap. No, not green screen. Don't do that to me. Okay, let me see. Mustache. I get GRG series. Oh man. I'm really gonna have to look this over, yeah. Got carried away in Hardy country. Oh, there we go, okay. Yeah, good deal, right? Says Fly the L on the TRT Series 1's damage card. So I'm back there. He says, yeah, good deal. I'm like, bum, I open my... So, damage cards, who cares? There you go, L. Got a few damage cards from Zombie yesterday, L, says L. Because you open them anyways. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's awesome. I mean, it's a great deal. I definitely would have went for that. But I still pre-ordered their stuff. I guess that most rare Adrian Adonis is sold too a few days ago or something. So I did pre-order that one. Caleb is thankful for the Christmas money that he got, and he got a ton of figures. On Caleb. I was going to buy less figs this year, but I've already made 3 purchases. I know, man. It's hard. It's a hard business, you know. Caleb, I got the TRT Series 1 W Retro. I got the, let me see, TRT Series 1 WWE Retro Stud and plus Wrestle Something Wrestler stuff and Patriot. Oh, that's all. No, that's all awesome, but I love that Patriot figure. And they're making the Stars and Stripes one that comes with Marcus Alexander Bagwell. They were a team in like early 2000s in WCW, if you don't know of them. Yeah, they're Stars and Stripes. It's a cool, Patriot's just a cool looking like character. He's like, as the fig community says, toyetic, but it's true. Also pre-ordered Dory Funk. Wait, Title Run Toys. Stuff and Mankind. Are those? Oh, okay, that's what I was asking. Also, Caleb pre-ordered Dory Funk. Nice, dude. Mattel, okay. Nice. Keep looking for the Dory Funks. You get all 3 Dory Funks. Nah, just one figure per person. Yeah, Caleb on Dory. I personally just got 1. If I were going to actually be the rare one, but it's too expensive. So I went with the one with just the blue tights, just because. It was like blue, red, I don't know. Blue, maybe. So yeah, I just grabbed one. It's no disrespect to him. It's just, I mean, he was even really before my time. I know, like, in early, like, WWF, or maybe it was mid-'80s, he was, like, Hoss Funk, ever, but that was well, like, kind of past his time. So I didn't know him too well. I know him from looking back at old stuff and everything, but it was really before his true rise was really before my time. So yeah, I just got one of them. Whereas I got 3 Flash Funks because he's so funky. And plus, like, I actually watched him. I actually enjoy that gimmick. Which one? I also learned that Epic Toys is making a Vader figure. Nice. Yeah, I saw it way back, like, they've been like an ad, and then there was like no news about them forever. But that's pretty cool. The WWE Vader is, yeah, it's, some are good, and some of them are just, maybe it's just by the character, I guess. But I wasn't really too through the Vader. It was like, okay. I think they were going for that, like, maybe a Akeem vibe or something. But hey, they tried. There is a report Mattel Retro Vader isn't bad, if I remember. I got Red Funks. Dory. Oh, Caleb got the red. I got the blue. Caleb says, yeah, the Mattel Retro value isn't bad, but could have been a lot better. So I'm excited to see what it does. Cool eye patch. Hey, thanks. Who the hell is it? Thank you, thank you, Toe Tickles. Never thought I'd be saying that, but thank you. And thank you for making me say that. Toes Tickles. That's awesome. Flydale, yeah, I think the red trunks looks good. Black hat and belt, yeah. No, they're both cool. I don't know. I wanted the blue ones, damn it. But we all want what we want, and we like what we like, baby. Toe Tickles, what do you think about silver ounces? Yeah, well, actually, Flydale as an investment, I don't know. I don't know what I guess maybe a little more to the question, but I'm definitely not like someone personally that would be knowledgeable on that, to be honest. So I'll leave it at that. Maybe actually L knows. He's in the comments, but I'm just gonna say I not myself. That alarm. Where is that? Nah, Caleb says KWK and TRT are my favorite retro companies. Zombie is too egotistical of a product he makes. What were the two favorites first? I love KWK and I love Epic too. I mean, they are great companies. I do have a KWK handy. They got the Ox Baker. And you know, the difference is I wasn't too familiar with him, but like the deal on it, I went for it. Because when I'd read like magazines and crap, like wrestling magazines, I always see pictures of this guy and I'd be like, holy crap, he's like really scary looking as a kid. And I was like, as an adult, like, wow, what a look. So I'm not as familiar with his wrestling, but I still got this. It's cool. That's my report on that. Let's see. I like Epic, but it's so hard to be able to pre-order more than one figure since I'm not an actual adult. Well, yeah, that will kind of trade. That will kind of halt things. But it seems like I don't know how the parents are, but maybe you pulling the good grades, buddy. I don't know. Maybe if you do that, I'm not telling you what to do. I don't know. But whatever you do that you're able to get figured, yes, just keep doing it and you'll be able to get what you want. If you can get one per person, I totally understand that. As an adult, that's what I'm doing a lot of the time, You know what I mean? So, and I'm probably old enough to be your grandfather. So, I mean, with that being said, yeah, I totally get it, dude, and good for you getting on that train, and you're collecting the right wrestler. So you're a very respectable young man. Thank you. Yeah, I should hold my nose when I buy some zombie. Oh, that's sort. All right, so all right, KWK. I really like TRT. I like the first series was pretty good, and I think they're improving. So I'm hoping when the Beverleys come in, I got a rare one, but I actually didn't get the standard. I'm sort of I looked at the Epic ones. I looked at that, so I sort of want to see what Epic has. But I got their ones in case they sold out, so I got the rare ones. I know they didn't get the capes, so I missed on that part of it. But what else was KWK? Oh no, that was TRT. What the else did they have? Oh, Harley Race. I got both of those. And then with Adrian, I going to get the standard. I've just been kind of waiting, and but I got the two rare ones on that. So yeah, I love both companies. Now, Zombie has been kind of or miss, to be kind. I did actually. I'll be positive on one note. I did recently open the flares, and I thought it was a pretty good. It's a pretty good flare. I know the hair is kind of crazy, but sans that, it's actually really not that bad. So, however, There's just some instances like Mike Awesome, his arms are like to his ankles. There's just certain ones, arms are they're just too long for the figure. And I don't know, for whatever reason, it's his prerogative, it's his company, but I guess he doesn't view it that way. So, I mean, I guess the only thing which sucks is if we don't like them, I guess we just don't buy them, and it does not in a like na boo boo way, but it does suck for him because you lose customers that way. So I don't know. Again, I'm not in the fig business, baby. So Caleb, I am so damn excited for the Koloff. I'm gonna 3D print a Magnum TA to face off against them. LOL. Whoa, dude, you can do that? That's awesome. I gotta find where that is, but I'll wait a little bit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, in my effing day, I was never able to like paint any customs ever. Like I just did not have that artistic touch. Yeah. I had it with like music and vocal things and stuff, but like not with like the drawing art piece or whatever. If I draw something, it looks like a 5-year-old trying to like describe their life, and it's like here's mommy and daddy, and it just looks like garbage. It's interesting in that way, though, because it's so bad, it makes it kind of interesting, to be honest. I didn't get artistic touch. Mama Shadows can draw, and my sister Shadows can draw, and she's actually a tattoo artist. So, but I did not. I did not. I just came up with weird sweatshirts and eye patches. Let me see. I 3D printed a few figures. My paint skills are very hit or miss, to be honest. Hey, better than me, man. It's just, and I'm not even blaming, like, just a little backstory. Like, when I was young, I didn't lose my eye till I was 30. So when I was younger, I had no excuse. I had 2 eyeballs. I just sucked at painting. So it'd still be outside the lines, and I just get aggravated or whatever. So a lot of times I got into later on like head swapping, and that was easy enough for us. So I get like figures with black tights, try to make it easy. And like I think I made like a Psycho Sid out of like a Gene Snitsky or something. Stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't have the handy poos for it. I didn't have the painting skills. It just didn't wasn't copacetic with my my skill department, I guess. I made a surfer thing. Isn't the best, but not to toot my own horn, my Muda custom is a banger. There you go. Hell yeah. There, yeah, did you? I don't know if you saw. They're putting out a Muda retro, but I don't know. Yeah. You have to. I don't know. Maybe I need a better look at it, but I hate that. Oh, all right. Actually, that's what I have a gripe about. That stupid kick motion on the WWE retros. How annoying. They put it on the Hogan figures and everything. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. It must drive people that like they're trying to stand those up and like, oh man, that leg will just kick out, and kicks out. What is it? Sami Zayn had it. I'm trying to think the retros like Nikolai Volkov, Jeff Hardy, and Matt, I think. Oh, I hate that. That I could say, do something else, please. Yeah, that's oh, by the way, that's awesome with the Surfer Sting too. That's one of my favorites. Maybe they can get a Magnum too. I know he's with Power Town, but you still see some of his figs with other lines. I don't think Power Town does retros. Actually, I don't think they do figures anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they're in that club with Rush and everything. Like, a lot of promises, very little delivery. It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But all the companies we mentioned with are bad. And I'll still say for Zombie, he does provide the product. And sometimes it takes a long time, but he does provide it, like, and lets you, like, know about it a little bit. So, I mean, so he's what I'll say, so that's good. Yeah, I think L says, Fly the L says this. I think maybe Mattel should go like the other retro companies and stop with the motions. Yeah, even that. Or just like just keep it like the Hasbro's and just do, I guess, what, the upper body motion. I'm trying to think of any kick motion off the top of my head. I believe they're all upper body. I don't know, but you might be right. Maybe just get rid of motion. That would probably be like cost saving, I imagine. But hey, gonna put my business eye patch on for that one. But yeah, I think let me get a little sippy poo of this. Oh, I'll give the Cook Channel update. I said in the beginning, but in case you missed it, I'm gonna be doing. I'll try to set up quick. Doing like a lot of the more original content. I'm gonna tune up the Fig Fed. I'm gonna restart it, or like hit the reset button on a Nintendo and just we're gonna start it over. So I'm gonna be setting that up, doing those bum opener things with the announcer voices over it, and still live streams. So definitely tune in, because I always like to talk about what's coming up with retros or wrestling stuff or whatever. So it's always cool to do. Always have some, to me, some really good people in the chat, and we have a good time. So definitely do that. But I think for this particular episode, I'll probably put a little ribbon on this one and say, no, thank you. Happy New Year. Hope everyone had a great New Year and has a great rest of 26. And I'll see you soon. But in other words, keep on, man.